welcome to the AIA All In Alliance Poker Podcast. I'm Lee McDonald Jr.
Chris, the Full House Woodman. Got Marty, aka the King.
Oh,
We need an intro music for Marty. Remember Jerry the King Waller? We need his music. And joining us tonight is my son Payton. Big applause, standing ovation. Say hi, Payton. And he's joining us because he is our guest tonight. So he'll be looking forward to Chris probing him. And he's going to tell us how good he did the other night, last Thursday, for, what was it, our second week of poker, was it?
yeah, second week. Yep.
So second week out of 5, and then our final table. It was an interesting week. It was, it seemed like all the people that won the first week also won the second week. And all the people that lost the first week lost the second week as well.
It's rigged.
I wonder who was out first again those first 2 weeks?
I'm checking the website. Hold on, just 2 seconds.
What website? There is no website.
Oh, sorry. I bet. Wikipedia said that.
If this person that I do not know who we're talking about is on Wikipedia, then
He ain't cares about the Wikipedia page, I'll say that.
okay, whoever this person is very intriguing.
Just for the controversies alone.
Yeah, I mean, this person sounds pretty awesome.
That's the person that normally gets banned at places.
Yeah, I mean, whoever that is, I mean, poor guy, but I mean, he sounds cool.
Well, you know how we got to start out with the lowest to the top. So why don't you tell them how you did, Chris?
What do you mean?
You finished the lowest.
I wasn't even there.
But practically.
That is correct.
Okay, fine. I was there, and I was out first again, and I got tilted, folding ace queen suited, and then the next hand pocket queens came my way, and I thought this was a sign from the poker gods, and I'm like, heck, you know what? I folded ace queen. It came out queen queen. Next hand pocket queens. It's a sign. It is a sign. And I bet heavily with Sue, and Sue kept on calling. The flop came out ace, ace, 8. And believe it or not, she had an ace 2. Or ace 2 offsuit or something like that.
Wow.
And she took me out. Yeah.
At least on that ace queen, tell me at least you saw the flop.
No, I didn't. I folded pre-flop.
Wow. Why?
Because she pushed it. Talana pushed it all in for 180.
Did you at least see what was on the board after the all in?
Yeah, I saw it. The board came out at king, jack, 7. And then I hit a runner, queen.
Wow, dude.
Queen. Like
If you called that, I mean, well, I'm sure your night would have been way different. I think you probably would have had Sue covered on that next hand. So.
Yeah, I probably would have. Or I probably would have folded that hand because I usually fold the next hand after I win the hand.
Oh, wow.
Is it possible that ice cream last week was so good that some part of you wanted to finish quicker so you can get another taste of that ice cream?
No, to be honest, you know what? You go suck it because that ice cream was the best thing ever. And to be honest, I had so much feedback that we should continue with the loser ice cream because people actually look forward to it. You never got none. You didn't get no ice cream, so you don't even know what it tastes like.
Usually winners don't get it.
Yeah, we don't need ice cream.
Well, I mean, you need something to suck on.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh,
Moving right along. Okay, so Payton, why don't you tell us how your night went last Thursday?
Oh shit, I totally forgot Payton was here.
Well, I was told before that session started that I was picked twice in the previous podcast that I was going to go out first.
Yeah, who's the fucker that did that?
Yes.
I don't know.
It gave me an extra wide smile outlasting the guy who went out first.
Oh, that's right. I won the bet.
And you didn't. There was no bet. There was no bet, and you went out. You were the third one out, though.
You know our bowling bet? Now we're nullified, so we don't own each other.
No, we're not. We didn't even bet it. We didn't even bet. But Payton, you were the third one out.
Third isn't first, Chris, and you were first at your table, and I wasn't even first at mine.
You would have been.
Oh, would have been.
Oh, if they were,
We'll
if
see
you were at the
about
same
that
table.
next week, buddy. I took it easy on Jesse. I'm not taking it easy on you
My dad won it.
Yeah, he did. There's not much you can say about that.
because I allowed it.
Because I love it.
You know, Jesse was supposed to guest with us tonight. But he's not feeling well, so just like Ferris Bueller, get well soon, Jesse. So yeah, first at the table is usually going to be our guest going forward, but he backed out at the last second.
I mean, we have one of our winners here.
We do, and actually, let's go ahead and go to him, Mr. Marty the King. How you bow before King Marty?
Thank you for that.
So tell us how you did.
Slow and steady wins the race, right? I didn't get to play a lot of hands. You know, the
Is that what
first
you tell
part.
your wife?
Yeah, and it wins the race every time. Like, yeah, I got so many first place. Anyway, so here we go. Yeah, so slow and steady, and I was just kind of playing and figuring out the table because we had our table was kind of tough, right? So I didn't know that we got knocked out a couple of hands with some simple pair, 2-pair, and I think I lost the trips on that one, and then there was a flush draw on a decent. I had what I thought was going to be a straight. In my mind was guaranteed, but nothing's ever guaranteed in poker, right? And that's kind of how it was. I just slow and steady. Once I got to the big table, we picked up the pace quite a bit at that final table. So I had to either make some decisions, you know, and I went against what I did all night, which was fold some decent hands because I thought it was a gut call or whatever. So I didn't do that, and I just played aggressive, and I think I did okay considering. So
I mean, you did win the table.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. So
give us kind of a rundown of who was out first at your table and how everybody placed. Well, we know Chris was out first, so that won't be too hard.
I mean, his partner. I mean, we're forgetting that Ronnie was out first at the other table.
yeah, but I didn't. Nobody else heard Ronnie talking shit on the first podcast. That was the best part about it.
He's on the podcast.
Yeah, honestly, I think he had a little small target on his back. I'm not trying to say. I mean, he played what he played. Yeah, I think it was absolutely obvious about that. So I don't know if he was going to make it out that way. I mean, on a normal pace, anyways. I'm being honest, right? I mean, because what hands did you play? You lost some big hands that were callable, all callable hands. So
who went out after Chris? So Chris was out first.
Yeah, it was me, then Jeremiah.
Jeremiah went out. Yep.
Oh, the kid. Fuck.
Yep. Jeremiah. Then it was Gabe again, took 3 points again.
Camp. Yeah, he won the first season or last season.
Gabriel. Then it was Tanya.
Yep.
Then it was Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all did have a tough table. Fuck.
Oh, and Sue and
It was
Stephanie.
Sue.
Yeah, Sue was tough. What happened with her? I heard that something happened. What happened with Sue?
I took her out. She wasn't happy with my call. Unfortunately, Tina was dealing the cards, and one of her first card flipped over, and it was a king of diamonds.
Oh,
And they asked her, like, "Hey, do you want to keep it?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll keep it." So she kept it. So the time goes. I mean, the hands gets dealt, or hand gets dealt. Excuse me, I bit my tongue just now. Anyway, sorry, the hand got dealt, and I had pocket queens, and so I had queen ace suited, and so it went around. She questioned why I called a queen. There's one on the board with an ace associated, but I had the top pair in my mind because I didn't think I didn't think the other card was an ace, to be honest with you. So it was king. It would put her at king ace, and I called it, and she got very upset about it. So,
wow.
I mean, would you normally call that? Would you have called it with you had cat? If you were playing for money, would you have called it if it were cash game? You know, and I'm like, yeah, I probably would have because
I mean, the question is, would you have called it if you didn't know the other card was a king?
Probably not. Right.
Yeah.
But that's the difference. She had a king in her hand. I knew she didn't have one on the board at least, and I didn't think she had an ace. So I took a chance.
Yeah, it was a 50 chance knowing that you knew one of the cards.
Yeah, so that's it. That's that. I mean, I love Sue. She's a tough player. She's a good player.
Oh man.
So you got to really be on your P's and Q's when you're playing over there with her. So
Yeah, and then Stephanie took second, and then third was Marty.
yep. So it was tough. So, but we had a good time though. We were. It was quiet on the other. It was quiet on the other side of the room. So I don't know what the hell was going on over there. Michael kept every time he had a hand. Now he was coming over us going, "Hey, we're not even talking over here. Nobody's saying a damn word." And we like go over and everybody's got a just straight face. It was kind of terrifying, but we had a good time on our table.
Yeah. Ours wasn't too bad. If I remember right, I think it was Andy that went out first. She had a
Ronnie, then Andy.
Ronnie.
Yeah, I have the list here.
Ronnie with
Ronnie, then Andy. Yes, Ronnie.
if I remember right, he lost a big stack to Payton. He also lost we had Gino there that night too. He was subbing for, was it Ryan?
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan.
And so Gino was there. He took Ronnie down, and Payton took Ronnie down, and then I think he finally lost to your dad. Then Andy, who had been having horrible luck, she lost 2 pairs of trips. She had another 2 pair beat by a bigger 2 pair. Then she finally gets kings, and once you know it, she goes all in, and fucking aces come up. And who had that? I wonder. Payton. So yeah, he was happy about that. He flipped him over, had her dominated, and it was just heads up. She didn't get a kill.
Wait. Payton had someone dominated? Another girl?
It was the dominatrix.
Really? I bet it was another significant other.
There's significant
Jealous.
other, which Shelburne named nameless, so we won't bring that up. But so he said, what was that comment you said about Marshawn Lynch?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah.
So Andy went out, and then who else was at our table, Payton? This is Gino.
We had B, Gino.
B made it to the top 3. I was second. Chris's dad was first. I think it was Gino, wasn't it?
Gino was also.
It's either Gino or Max. I think it was Gino. Chris, you got that?
Gino was at our table.
Wait, are you talking about the order of the elimination? It was Ronnie, Andy, Gino after Andy. Demon took third.
Yeah, after that first break, Gino couldn't hit a hand to save his life. He didn't get any pairs or anything.
Fourth was Payton. Payton took fourth.
Do you remember what happened, Payton? What
Marcia took fifth.
I was leading the table up to the break, and then
You were dominant.
I had 3 all-in calls. That 2 on the river I lost. One I lost on the flop.
That's right. You had chip lead, and then like 3 back-to-back all-ins.
Marcia took 5th place. B took 6th. Then 7th was Lee. And then
And then Dad.
My dad.
So Marcia played really good that night. Thank God I can say her name. She bet consistently. She raised consistently. She bullied the table. Didn't catch a lot of great hands. And she got really unlucky with one of my hands. I think I had outkicked by 1. And so she lost a big stack on that one. And then she eventually got out to Jesse, I think, on one of the hands. Jesse pretty much took out almost the whole table.
He took a solid 17 points that night.
And then I was low chip stack, but I hung in there, and I won a big showdown against Brian. I had a flush draw, and I fucking hit it on the river, thank God, and took down a big stack of Brian's. That left Brian vulnerable to Jesse, and then I kind of let them duke it out because I was trying to play like the point game. And so Brian went all into Jesse eventually, and Jesse beat him. And then fortunately, it was only like a few minutes left in the tournament, and I folded every hand pretty much. And there was one hand, though, that I had to call because I was big blind. And the next hand, if I didn't win, I would have been blinded out by Jesse. And fortunately, I beat Jesse on that hand. Or no, I'm sorry, I didn't beat him. We chopped. We actually chopped, thank God, on the river. But that, by chopping, though, saved me a big blind, and I barely hung on because I couldn't afford maybe but 1 or 2 more hands, and I would have been out. So fortunately, I survived second, and then Jesse won the table.
Yep.
So that's pretty much how the night went for both tables. We got the standings posted right now on the website. So if anybody's listening right now, you can see where our current standings. We'll make sure to get them posted in our chat room. Oh, I see Chris and Tina are listening. So hi, guys. Thank you for listening. Chris, why don't you go ahead and go over the standings?
Yeah, so we have a crappy team in first called Motorboat.
I love that.
They have plus 39.
That's my second, by the way.
Second place is tied for second. It's Full House Hustlers with plus 37. Tied for second as well as Hands of Brothers.
So tell us who the teams are, because I'm trying to think of who Full House Hustlers are. Who's that?
I got you. So first place is Motorboatin'. They have a crappy person. Forgot his name, but then also Stephanie, a newcomer.
I'll admit, Stephanie was the biggest, luckiest pick I could have ever gotten.
So Stephanie is his partner. It's her first time season, and she's in first place. So congratulations to her.
Great player. I love having her.
She is plus 39. Second place is Tina and Ryan, Full House Hustlers. They have plus 37. We have Hands Up Brothers is Marty and Ronnie.
Why does that sound like it's a dirty name?
Hands of Brothers.
First of all, it's Hand of Brothers, and it's just like the military Band of Brothers movie.
Oh, and that Hands? Okay.
No, it's like poker hand. Get it? Jesus.
Hand of Brothers.
What was
Hand
that thing
of
you got,
Brothers.
Marty?
What was that?
What's the saying you got? It's what?
For fuck's sake.
Or no,
Fuck's sake.
we're running, or what is that?
The film is running.
The film is running. All right, what's next, Chris?
And then we have fourth place. 7-2 off is Max and Jeremiah. They're newcomers as well. So they're in the cutoff for the money and for the final table.
Also, cut off his fourth place. That's right.
Yeah. And they have plus 30. Fifth place is So Fucking Good. Means so fucking good. Is Tanya and B at plus 27. Sixth place is my team. Me and my dad, Jesse, plus 24. Seventh place is Jack King Off, is Payton and Sean, plus 19. Eighth place is Two Pairs in a Pot, is Marcia and Gabe, plus 15. Ninth place, which is last, Suck to Suck, plus 13. Andy and Sue.
Sucks to suck. All right. And then now we also had a contest for best team name, which I don't know why seems so friggin' rigged, but we have one person picked the winner, which happens to be Chris's wife.
Yes.
The lovely Camilla.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us who she picked?
Okay. She came out and I told her to pick the funniest team name. If the funniest team name is not on the board, go to the most creative team name. Those are her two options. And she went with the winner is Jack King Off. All right. Peyton and Sean will be given $20K in chips. They can divide that as they please. And they can give one person the whole $20K. They can split it $10K each, whatever they like.
Did you come up with that name, or who came up with that name? How did you come up with that?
He was jacking off that night.
Oh, God.
Well, he beat me to it.
Well, Peyton, do you mean you beat off to it?
His mom's
Oh my God.
His mom just joined us. Hi, Jennifer.
But do you see how quick it goes there every single time Chris says anything?
Do you see his name? Jacking off.
No, I swear. I just come sit out here and all of a sudden,
Now she hears her son.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny enough, though. Jack King Offsuit is one of my favorite hands, so that is part of why I picked.
Is it always in your right hand?
But I knew we were for funny names, so I immediately just thought, oh well, of course, just Jack King Off.
That was it. And the rest is history.
He was looking at his right hand when he said that.
And his mom is in shock. Thank you, Chris.
Mhm.
The film is rolling. Or the
Hey, it's what Jennifer cleaned his socks before.
Oh, come on now. Jesus. She's mortified right now. You don't look at the look on her face.
Yeah. Were they ever stale, Jennifer? Stale or kind of hard?
Yep.
Just
Told you guys.
I'm not.
Chris, you're about to be banned.
It's like the old Andrew Dice Clay joke. Jennifer's got a mink coat that doesn't need a hanger anymore.
Oh yeah, exactly. Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So we have a high hand. You want me to go over high hand or no?
Yeah.
Let's go over. Let's please change the subject, please.
Please,
No.
someone.
High hand for table 2 is Marty. He had ace over. No, sorry. Oh my God, not Marty. My God, it was Sue. Ace over 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ace over 8. Sorry,
Isn't that sort of dead man's hand, or is that two pair?
8s over 8s. I have no idea.
I think it's two pair. All right, so she wins high hand.
Yeah, for table 2. Table 1 goes to my dad with Jesse with Jacks over Queen. So
I think from now on you just refer to him as Jesse. We don't need to know he's your dad or daddy or Poppy son or none of that nonsense.
can I call him?
Just Jesse.
Can I call him Master?
You can call him Jesse. That's
Can I call him Obi-Wan Kenobi?
That's fine by me.
Sensei.
Sure.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh my God. All right, we ought to do who won with 7 deuce. You got who won with 7 deuce?
Oh my God.
We had like
Three
or
people.
four of them.
Three
Yeah.
people. 3 people won with 7-2. Like what the like 7-2 just shouldn't be this rare to win on.
I know we had one at our table at least.
Yes, so Payton won. Stu was the first one who won it with. Stu and Tina.
Oh wow! So the women dominate there.
Is Payton a woman?
Oh, Payton.
No, dominate. There's 2 girls to 1. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Oh, Payton got dominated by 2 women. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, man. Oh, I
But
hope he's okay.
I actually got 7-2 twice, but the flop on the second time I got 7-2 was not kind for my hand, and I was not going to bluff with the board.
Oh well. So could have been 4, but he puts it out.
Yep, you pushed it out.
So all right. So that's how the week went last week. So
Okay, let's get her done. This segment was brought to you by Chris Probes the Guest. All right, today's guest, we have Payton Estes. Now, Payton is not a celebratory guest. He's just a guest that we couldn't find one at the last minute. So Payton was the last of the barrel. Like he's like the bottom of the barrel.
he's a jag.
Yeah.
Guy.
So Payton didn't get first, nor did he didn't get last. He took third. He was the third one out, so he took 6th place. So congratulations for taking 6th. And yeah, 6th place in the poker league. So Payton, now after not doing too good last week, we're coming in this week with the target on your back, heated. How did you feel coming in that night?
Well, I did have a little bit of a fire under my belt because, like I said on the previous broadcast, I was picked by 2 different people, not me, to be knocked out first. And not only did I eliminate one of those people personally, I outlasted the other person. So I felt pretty good, even though I didn't do great that night. I set out what I said I was going to do, which was outlast the 2 people that voted me out last week.
Guess who's in first?
So you didn't care about winning the table. You just cared about just outlasting people.
Well, winning the table definitely would have been a cherry on top, but no, I did what I came to do.
Okay. So this coming up Thursday when you play in the poker league, what's your main focus?
Me and my partner will probably need to focus on trying to stay in the top 3 positions. We need to do some climbing to try to stay in the top 4. So we're going to try to stay for longevity.
Okay. Are you folding more hands or are you playing more hands?
Did you say 40?
Well, while it's cheap, of course, I'll try to play as many as I can, but whenever it gets more expensive, I'll probably be limited to like 3 hands every time it goes up.
So Payton will be 40 hands.
Nice. Yeah. 40. Yeah, folding.
Hands.
So who's going to, since you're getting the 20K bonus chips, who's getting them? Are y'all splitting them down the middle, 10-10? Or y'all going to just like stack the 20K on someone?
Are you going to forward them to your partner?
Well, I'm most likely going to give them to my partner because thanks to an elimination, I actually eliminated a bounty last week.
What are you trying to say? That your partner's not good enough? He needs the chips?
No, I already have bonus trips of 200K.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Wait, you have a bonus chip of 200K?
Yes, I do.
Damn it.
I have a 100 too. Let's go.
Nice.
I have something.
All the way down.
It's because he writes them. He can have anything.
So,
Sounds like dinner.
so the dog is crazy. So, Payton, so 2 more questions here. Now, knowing that Sean's your partner and how he actually held himself pretty good last week, and y'all are in 7th place with plus 19, the cutoff is 30, so you're 11 points shy from cashing out. How do y'all see y'all playing? Do y'all think y'all have a chance?
Yep. I feel like I was a little brash and bold in my first 2 weeks. I got to remember this is a duos table, and I've been playing like I'm in a singles tournament, and I got to just change up my strategy just a little bit just to commit to duos and make sure me and my partner both can last long and get as many points as we can.
That's what she said.
Nice. So, last question. So, being the poker league this season and doing the duos last season with another person, Jesse, as your partner, what's the difference between then and now?
I would say you're going to see a lot of the same people throughout these weeks because you could only face the partner of the other person. So although the tables won't be exactly the same, I've been noticing that I've been facing the same people the first 2 weeks.
And I'm just gonna throw this in there because we have more time. Now, being part of the poker league, how has that made your life better or worse, or how is it being in the poker league in your eyes?
I've really enjoyed my experience with the poker league. We've started before as bowling buddies, and when we discussed the poker league, I was in the very first season of what we called the practice poker league, and
The beta.
I am a previous season winner in the solo season.
Yeah, because who took second?
You did 3 times in a row, actually. You were second 3 times in a row.
Well, no, I was actually third in this last one.
Oh, sorry.
Friggin' Mike and
third.
Gabe.
So I'm talking to a guy who's made the final table more times than I've won. So,
Yeah.
and
But I mean, that just like makes you want to keep on coming back, or you have the camaraderie.
I love the community that we've built, and every time I show up, you either have a theme or new events going on. You always keep it fresh. And
Hey, you did so good. You did it the whole time. You didn't have to give him any. You didn't have to give him any credit. No credit at all. That was the whole point of it. Don't give him credit. And you damn did it. Go ahead, Payton. Sorry.
no, I'll give him credit where credit's due. He keeps things fresh with everything. The one complaint I would say is he never updates that damn board.
Or the website. Or the website.
The website has an internal error on it.
The MySpace page says that it shows a picture when he was born. That's how long ago it was.
The MySpace?
Page, you get automatically hacked.
Oh, I'm actually working on the website right now. So
On MySpace?
yeah, no,
for you.
Facebook. So that's awesome, Payton. I mean, I love you as a person and a brother. So I mean, I'm just happy you feel like this league is not something like I have to attend to. I'm obligated to go there. And like, no, I want people to think like, I have a rough day at work and hey, I have poker tonight. I'm excited for that. I look forward to going to poker night to be able to play a stressful game of poker. I can go there, let loose, have fun, drink a little bit, see people I love and the community I love, and talk shit and just have a good night and then go to bed.
Well, it's certainly a lot easier to get people to go to poker rather than getting on the damn podcast.
Yeah.
Man, free.
9:15. I wonder who said that.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. We should call him out.
I know, we should.
Say the name. Say the name,
What is
Lee.
What does their name rhyme with?
Pandy.
9:15. 9:15.
No.
But
Thank you so much, Payton. Thank you so much.
oh my God, those sounders are so funny. We got to come up with a sounder board this weekend
Yeah.
because we got enough contact now. We'll have 3 episodes in. I want to hear Marty's "This Is Rolling" or what is that?
I'll tell you what it is next week. I've got a tea in it real quick.
All right, so there was Chris probing. I hope you enjoyed the probing, son.
Mm-hmm. I do have a question from Marty though. I just want to know,
Okay.
I just want to pick his brain.
An extra
So
probe. Chris had
I just
load
I
light.
just want to pick his brain because I know he's a host on this podcast, but I have to know, like, Marty, you finally won a poker league, right? So like what did that entails for you in the future now? Like, are you going to play like just like a lot more aggressive, a lot more better, or like what something's going in your head? Like you might feel all high and mighty, and you feel like I should come in. I'm good now. Like you broke the ice.
Am I ready? Okay. So, yeah, you have a great habit of asking one question, but it has 17 commas and 14 question marks afterwards. So
I just want to make sure. Like I want to build the suspense of your answer.
So here's the thing, right? This is my first time actually joining a poker league. I've never even heard of it before until it got brought up to me in one of my cash games. So the thought that this existed was non-existent in my head. So when I first came in, like I said, Payton hit the nail on the head. That you do a great job of keeping it interesting for sure.
God, please don't make his head any bigger.
Oh, I'm not, but I'm about to pop that balloon. Give me a second. I'm about to pop it. Hold on.
Why do people say that?
And it's gonna be a tough landing. So the problem is that sometimes you might just do too much. There's too many things going on. There's a lot to keep up with. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it's been a good time, man. I've like I said, my first setting about this, I don't normally play. I only play in tournaments at the house. So cash game, there's a different strategy to both avenues of poker, and I'm kind of learning how to finesse my style of play and keep it, because I'm a very aggressive player sometimes, and sometimes I don't really think, and I have FOMO. I want to be in every freaking hand. So so I had to kind of tone that back, and that's what helped a lot. So the folding game is not for me, but I did it and it worked. Just playing the rest is how I know how to play. So
the discipline game, it worked for me too. And then I love Chris's questions. It's like, here's question 1, part A, part B, part C, part F.
Yeah, and answer the last one first, because it makes sense on why I asked the first one. That kind of stuff. So
I mean, I just wanted to make it more of a looking forward to the answer kind of thing.
No, I know. We'll just give you a hard time.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, like, like this is your first league. I mean, I remember winning my first league, and I mean, like, you just won the night, which is great. It's a great progress for making to the final table and playing against the top 8 players with your partner. But do you think, like, since you won your first league, that of course there's going to be more to come, but do you think you have this in the bag this season?
To answer your question, so here's the biggest problem about what you're doing right now. You're making it seem like I don't win at anything ever else in life, period. So I don't live my life like that. Everything I try to do, I'm going to win. That's my freaking goal at hand. So stop fucking talking to me like I'm some kind of pathetic knucklehead and riding the bench. First of all,
it's called the king.
Second of all, yes, I'm going to fucking win this duos league. I'm going to pick Marty up next week. I'm going to put some hangers in the back of his shirt to keep him straight up, and we're going to rock this thing out. So
hell yeah.
I got to get him to tone down. Man, I was sitting there listening to them talking about him, and he calls a lot, and I love it, because it's either all in or it ain't nothing. So
right. There's a reason.
It's going to pay off this year too. And I need you to do me a favor, Chris. Whenever you're putting whatever medal around my neck at the end of the season, I need you to have a smile on your face, okay?
Oh,
and a smile on the camera.
Bow to Marty. Bow before Marty.
God.
Now we're good. Thank you for the question.
Gosh, no. Gosh, no.
And also looking in chat, Tina pointed out that Stephanie was the one that got 7-2. She had a pair with it. So Stephanie actually had.
Gotcha. So not Tina.
Yes.
I knew.
Okay. To everybody that ever questions Tina again, she has corrected so many things that we have jacked up these episodes. So you know, she's on it, and I love that. Yes, it is fantastic.
Tell you what hand, like 3 hands ago. Oh, by the way, she's got a notebook too that she does every hand. This is verified.
Yeah, I mean, she told us last podcast. She told us the percentage of like our losing hands.
You should see the notebook. We need Tina, bring your notebook with us this Thursday. I want the guys to see it. It's actually pretty impressive. She literally gets all the hands down, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Terrifying. I was like, shit, as if I was already worried about her to begin with, and now I got to worry even more.
I mean, damn, she is tough. She is tough.
Yep.
All right. Well, there was the extra. I guess Chris had a few loads left in him to shoot down Marty with some quick building.
Yeah. Eat some pineapple, sir, please. Thank you. Good night. All right, guys. So we've got the porcelain corner of the week, right? It's a thought that crosses my mind or somebody's mind. We can either talk shit about it, it'll start some shit, or there ain't gonna be shit about it. So that's kind of the way I look at it. We can sit and talk 30 minutes on the topic, or we can all bring up our own perspective on it and carry the hell on with our lives. So this week's topic is, we're gonna start with the picks first of all, because last week we did the picks, and man, it started all kinds of controversy, as you know. It didn't end for certain people the way that they thought it should have, but it was validated. So let's start with, we're only going to do 4. Let's do Payton first, since he's on the podcast as a guest. I think we got to get his picks for the week.
Well, let me ask you, Marty, did you by chance happen to take down the winners and losers? Did anybody happen to get any picks right?
I got one pick right, which is Chris. So
I did too. That's right. I picked
the only one that mattered, I think. So
yeah,
I didn't keep up with it. No, I wrote who all picked who, but I and we can go back through it, so I can put it together. We'll have it for next podcast.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. All right. So thank God I got a point. All right. So Payton, you're on the bubble first. Let's start out with, who do you think will be the winners of each table? And I know that we have to draw for tables and stuff like that, but that's how lucky you have to be in this, is that we don't know who's going to be at each table. So you just have to be right with your picks.
Well, I mean, okay, we're just going to assume that now, or how about we go over what they picked last week and we find out where they went that week, that same day.
Well, I think that would only work if we got the winners. So yeah, we'll do that once we got all the winners. We'll have actually 2 weeks worth of winners starting next week. So next episode, that'll be more content we can provide.
Okay.
So Payton, who do you think is going to win? Now remember, try not to pick people on the same different teams or whatever.
I mean, they can though. I mean,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
and
So pick.
but they're both on single tables. So
Who do you think is going to win?
I'm going to go with, I think we're due for a big win, but I don't know if it's me. So I'm going to say Sean.
Oh, cool. Okay.
that's a loss.
Good, because you can't pick yourself anyway.
That's a loss.
All right, go ahead. Next pick.
The people can't see it, but I'm flipping Chris off right now.
Well, we can feel that. Don't worry.
Oh,
We can all feel that.
Easily.
Because he's just been on a roll, I'm going to have to pick
Me.
Dad.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that. Nice. Thank you, son. You're going to get rewarded when my pick with that later. Now, for the tough, controversial part, who do you think is going to lose first?
We actually talked about this at our last table. I actually don't like picking who's going to lose first, unlike
you got
some
to.
people.
But you got.
I don't.
But I had to pick 2 people. I would say it's going to be Chris and Chris.
Fuck it.
Oh.
What? There's only one Chris.
Only one Chris.
I know he's gonna do so bad he gets eliminated twice.
I can't lose 3 times in a row.
But I already wrote it down, Chris. Too bad.
All right. You do got to pick somebody else, though, because we got to, even though it's controversial, we got to do it.
If I have to pick somebody else, just because I only wanted to hurt Chris's feelings with my picks, I'll pick myself.
Oh,
You can't choose yourself.
Oh, I could choose.
Oh,
myself.
no, that's true. That's true.
That's part of the rules.
No, that's by the rules. You can't choose yourself.
Okay, I pick Chris then.
You did.
I know you love picking them, Chris, but you got to pick somebody else. You can pick Jesse. That's
Guys, I don't know if y'all listen to this. Whoever listens to this podcast, I host a podcast at my house, and this is how they fucking treat me.
You host the poker at your house. But all right, come on. Who's your pick, Payton? I know it's tough. But what the fuck is that?
Who was the second person that picked me?
Oh yeah, who did pick you?
Tina.
Oh,
Right? Was Tina? Marty, you have it.
I don't have it on me.
I have it. Then I have it on me.
So we don't know the name, but whoever picked me to go out last week along with Chris, that's who I pick.
all right. So we'll get that name when we can get it.
It was.
Oh, we do have it.
Our research team is coming back to you shortly,
It
guys.
was Andy. It was Andy.
Oh, was Andy picked?
Ooh, bum, bum, bum.
915 pick Payton. That's gonna be her new nickname now, Miss.
No, it was Andy.
Andy got it.
All right.
All right, Chris.
We're going first.
Wow.
Chris, you're next.
Winner is going to be
And you got to give us a
Winner.
reason.
the winner for both tables will be Tanya
Good pick. Very solid.
and I want to say Max.
Max.
Wow.
Again with
Max
Max.
got the
Yeah.
most
Wow.
picks. If
Max
we tallied up,
Max took
Wow.
third place last week.
if we tallied up all the picks of who we thought first, it's Max. And it can't. Is it because of looks?
You got to remember, he also had a dream too about him or something. I don't remember what he said. Oh, but it was on his mind the whole time.
It was Fabio.
Pablo.
Pablo.
He had a wet dream about him?
All right, who are the losers?
Losers will be Ronnie
Oh, Ronnie.
Boo you.
I say the same.
and Andy.
Oh, you prick. She's on bad luck here lately. I can't pick Andy.
All right, Lee.
Although she did ditch us, that did not suit very well. Miss 915, her new nickname. All right. Fuck, this is tougher than it seems. Even
I know.
I'm picking this person because she's got the notebook, she's got the knowledge, she's got the balls.
She won last week.
Did she win? Or no, she won the first week.
Yes, that's last. It's only been 2 weeks.
I know, that's what I said. So anyway, I'm going with Tina. Tina is going to be one of my winners. She's a great player, great person. The second winner, you know what? I'm going to actually go with Marcia. I know that she's tough.
Okay, Lee's officially out. So
I'm telling you, dude, she could have taken Tina down. She actually had her out flushed. if Tina did not hit that boat on the river during week 1. And she would have had a clear chip lead and run to the first place because it was basically down to her and Tina as far as chip count.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And so she would have won that first week. So I'm going to take Marcia.
All right. And then you got one loser down already. It says Chris, permanent status. So
Permanent status.
I can't.
You got the 2 weeks in a row. I can.
Payton said, I can. Damn it. I forgot. I told Payton I was going to pick him first. Damn it. Well, my picks are locked. Sorry. You're going to win anyway, son. All right. Now, my losers. I should pick Andy because she ditched us, but I'm not going to pick Andy. First out. Let's see. I know I already picked Max, and that didn't go too well. He's too tough. Whew, fuck. I'm going to go with... I'm trying to remember who was at that other table. Man, I hate doing this.
the suspense.
Can we skip this thing?
Yeah.
When we name the players,
No.
yeah,
Somebody's. Hey, the reason I call it the porcelain corner. See, somebody's gonna shit talk. It's gonna make you feel like you need to take a shit. It makes you feel like shit. See, all the things.
Take a shit.
You could say Ryan, Ronnie, Marty, Stephanie, Max, Jeremiah, Tanya, B, Gabe.
All right. I'm only going with
John.
I'm only going with this person because it's not that they're a bad player.
Oh, 100%.
It has
Why you're going
I
for
think
them.
you're just going to get.
No. You can't justify why
I
you're
just think they're going to get supremely unlucky.
You can't justify why they're losing because they're losing because they suck.
And I'm gonna go. It's a surprising pick, but I'm gonna go with Gabe. He's probably gonna give me shit for it. But the only reason why I pick him is because I think that the win that he just recently got may have like when teams win the Super Bowl or they win a big championship, then they're just take it easy for a while.
I mean, look at the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean,
Exactly. So I think
I mean, look at Chris. They gave him one compliment. Look at him. Like, listen.
Okay.
So I think Gabe maybe he's still riding that high off of the win and maybe just taking it easy. So I'm going to pick Gabe. My other one, I think this person would be out only because he hasn't played in a very long time. I think he was, 2 or 3 seasons ago? And yeah, you're right. It's Sean, Payton's partner. Only because he's been out of the game for a while. He was literally just back last week. I think he took the first week off. So he was literally back after months and months off. So, Sean, I don't think you're going to go out first, but I just got to pick you only on those reasons.
Okay. Nice. I like it. All right. So I guess we'll do myself and then we'll do the poll, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So winners for me, I'm going to go ahead and I think my pick last week was pretty close. I'm going to pick Tina as one of the winners.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I'm actually going to do something different. I'm going to pick Stephanie as a winner this week.
All right.
they won last week.
My partner.
Hey, Chris, can you do it? These are my picks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep the side notes to yourself. Peanut Gallery, please. Losers. You know what? I felt good about my picks last week, and I think I'm gonna stick to the same. I think I'm gonna pick Chris. There's one HRIS right there. That's big. That's first. And then I like Max too. He got a lot of picks last week.
And not choosing Max.
And by the way, to be very clear, anytime I'm picking everybody that's listening and everybody that's going to listen to this later on, it's not personal. This is nothing to do with how your face looks or how you play cards or none of that. Chris takes everything to heart, so he takes it all personal. So anyway, it is what it is. Don't judge.
Judging. I'm already judging.
Personal.
I got it right last week, so there's got to be some strategy, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there strategy?
It's the porcelain.
Not for you, but for us. It's
porcelain corner. You got to eat a shit sandwich.
Exactly, and we're done. Hey, real quick,
what was your out picks, Marty, for who's out first?
It was Chris and Max.
Chris and Max. All right. So Chris, I think it might be official. You may have the most picks to be out first that have actually paid off.
Yep.
Well, this coming up Thursday, I will not be out.
Hold on, I'm writing that down on the front page. Tomorrow is turning.
Right on the website.
Yeah, got it.
Oh my God, Chris! If you go out first, you might as well just do that.
Hey, if you go out first, you better put the lotion in the basket. So just
put the lotion in the basket.
On the skin.
Put the lotion on the skin before it gets a hose again.
That's pretty funny, actually.
That is actually. All right, so
Would
those are
love
your
to
picks.
have my way with you, Marty. Get ready.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you'd be a lot cooler if that was really what your voice sounded like.
Oh, no
to be honest with
But
you.
That's so
Yeah.
fucked up.
All right. Hey, real quick, I got a question for you. This is for all of us, including Payton.
Okay.
Golf has an apparel line and they have a style of clothing. Bowling even has a style of clothing. If poker had a clothing, what kind of style would it be? And pick one piece of whatever piece of clothing you think it would be, kind of a the set point for a poker team. What would it be?
For me, I'll go first. I just choose one clothing, sweatpants.
Okay.
that's oh my god.
You have to be comfortable sitting in a chair for hours. You don't want to
Right for the poker chair to the strip club. I got you. Go ahead.
you're there to play poker.
That's the ones. No, I know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Or I was gonna say hoodies and sweatpants. Those are
One answer, please. One answer.
I guess.
Just kidding. Say.
Hoodies is good. I think maybe I don't know, like a muscle shirt. Just
Okay.
no
Muscle
sleeves.
shirt. Yeah, muscle shirt.
So mustard shirt's a staple. Okay, a poker staple.
Yeah.
I was gonna say sunglasses. I feel like more people are trying to wear sunglasses as a staple of it, but that's something that people recognize when you're playing cards.
Yeah, sunglasses. Yeah.
So
Payton, what you got?
Do like NASCAR and I'll come in with all like labels and everything and sponsors all over it.
Exactly.
Like if
That's
you
the
got
goal.
Full Tilt to sponsor us or WSOP or whatever poker big name is out there. I don't know. Do we have any poker? Does anybody know if there's poker pros that live in Dallas? There's got to be.
Maybe.
Yeah, there might be.
Oh, great. Voice again.
Chris got into his kid's helium bank or whatever the hell.
We haven't seen if there's any poker pros that live here.
This is Andy.
Oh, what's up?
No, it ain't. It's fucking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No, it's not. Yeah, there it is. It broke. Dude, this guy. Dude, your Adam's apple hit that mic so hard.
Oh my god.
You're such an idiot.
Idiot.
Okay, Chris, if Chris shows up at the poker table, you gotta be a boy.
I think we should just flick one of the singular testicles. One of them.
That's what it is. So,
Y'all thought it was Andy.
Because you're sitting at the table, usually in poker, for hours at a time.
Thank you, Payton.
A diaper.
I think Slot Power will really try to be a possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
A nice pair of loose fitting jeans and
Sweatpants.
a
Like hip huggers.
a loose tee with, if you want to go pro with it, a hat or some shades.
That'd be cool.
And no one gives a fuck about your shoes because you can't see your feet at the poker table.
We already had a diaper at the table one time with Heath.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you were there, Marty, but
He dressed up as Cupid.
we had a
Oh, yeah. The Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there.
I got to strip with Cupid on.
I wasn't there, but I saw pictures.
Oh yeah.
It was, I do themes on certain themes, like Easter theme. We're gonna have an Easter theme.
Yeah.
And
like
if you
pictures to use later.
like, I'm gonna announce it tomorrow. But if you go Thursday with any Easter theme on you, you get bonus chips this Thursday.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
So what are diapers gonna get you?
No diapers. That to be Easter theme. So if you paint your nipples as a Easter egg, boom.
Wait. Why is that your first Easter theme thing to happen?
They
You're
look
supposed to
like
paint your
eggs.
nipples.
They look like eggs.
Whose look like eggs?
Oh,
What have you been eating?
Fine. Do your balls. If you paint your balls red, white, and blue, or some Easter pink color,
Oh my
boom, you get bonus chips. You just got to show them.
So
If you wear Easter colored lipstick, you get.
Hey, yeah. Or if you wear bunny ears. If you wear bunny ears, or if you bring a basket with eggs inside of it, boom. Yeah, if you dress the part, if you dress for Easter, you get bonus chips.
All right, that sounds fair enough. So painting nipples and painting balls is out.
No, it's still on the table.
Highly suggested, I thought.
All right.
Still on the table. I mean, but if you do that, if you paint your chest, whether you're male or female, if you do that,
Gotta show it.
you'll get a lucrative bonus chips.
As a female, really?
Yes. You have to
Really?
show it. You have to show it.
Okay. Just like your hand, you got to show it. So
Yeah.
you heard
I mean, I know Michael. If I know Michael, he will paint his chest, his nipples, a color. for sure, 100%.
Oh my gosh.
And I think Peyton would too. I don't see Peyton having his mom paint his nipple like an egg.
But Michael's not going to be there Thursday.
True that. But true that. But Peyton will.
Payton said he's going to duct tape his nipples together.
No, I've already done that.
Oh, no.
Oh no, he said no. He corrected it. He said he's going to duct tape your mouth shut, Chris. That's what he said. I'm going to duct tape Chris.
Oh, yes, that's the win-win.
Man, my wife will be happy.
I hear him. Listen, I hear him.
I already have tried duct taping Chris that one.
You have to be nice to him. Okay, he's a very sensitive man.
Sorry, Andy.
Okay?
There's
My
Andy.
bad. My bad, Andy.
Show up at 9:15, Andy.
Hey! I told you 9:15. No more, no less.
The dog's needed the bath.
I'm out. Thank you.
They needed a beard trim. A beard trim.
Well, thanks, Andy. I'm stuck here.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. Come back anytime.
Oh, thank you for joining, Andy. Appreciate you. That being
Oh
said,
yeah, Jesus Christ too. Tina said Jesus Christ. But if you want to go holy, I'm gonna have to take some chips away. But I mean, I'm just joking. Go holy. I'm just joking. Go holy.
All right, go holy. All right, so thank you, Tina, for joining us and listening, our one member of the audience.
All right, guys. I appreciate y'all for joining us this week as we went through another happy-go-lucky type episode with a bunch of confusion, but a bunch of entertaining stuff. Join us next week when we pick our gifts. We're giving team names next week, whatever shenanigans we get into then. Thanks so much for the guest of the night, Payton, for joining us today. Nobody else decided to join or they didn't want to join. So it was myself, Chris. It was Mr. Lee. I'm not going to say who it is, but Marty King, they gave himself the name, and then Payton for joining. See y'all next week.
See you later, guys.
And I'll forgive you because this is the first time I've been on, but you guys all messed up my name. That is Payton the Wild Card Estes to you.
Oh, my bad.